What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Tonight we are making a super easy pork fried rice. I've got some leftover pork from a pork loin I made the other night on my Acorn Junior. Smoked it. It came out phenomenal. But I got the leftovers. I was thinking, man, what am I gonna make with those? And pork fried rice is the way to go. I didn't have to buy anything to make this dish tonight. Everything I had was left over. I made some rice last night. Leftover rice is the best to make for pork fried rice. And I got some other ingredients we're gonna go through here shortly, and it's gonna be phenomenal. So if you're new to the channel, I wanna thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell. And if you're a current subscriber, I wanna thank you for all your support. Please keep hitting that thumbs up as well as commenting down below. And everybody, let's get cooking. So here is our leftover pork, just 3 slices. You really don't need too much. This is a pork loin that I cooked on the Acorn Junior. This had a citrus herb seasoning, has a little bit of juice there still, some gravy. So it's a perfect just leftover pork. You can use pork chops, any kind of pork really, when you want to make some pork fried rice. So you just want to chop this up. Gonna speed it up for you a little bit here into cubes, what you would imagine when you get pork fried rice from a Chinese restaurant. That's what it looks like right there. Super easy. You can do this the night before as well. So we're gonna marinate, not really marinate because it's already cooked, but we're gonna put some soy sauce here, about 2 squirtfuls, 2 tablespoons, some rice vinegar here, about another 2 tablespoons, tablespoon and a half, and some hoisin sauce. And this is kind of like a Chinese barbecue sauce right there. It's really good. About another tablespoon of that. And just mix it up. I used a lot, as you can see, but the main reason is because all that extra sauce is going to go into the rice. And we have quite a bit of rice, so it'll absorb that no problem. And that's what it looks like. Again, you can do this the night before as well. So you just want to take a good size onion and take off the skin, chop it up. We're only going to use half of this onion. I didn't use a whole. I think half was plenty because it was a pretty big onion. So again, as usual, slice, 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 dice, dice, dice. And this is going to be just some great ingredients that are going to go in our pork fried rice. I don't like to cut them too thick either. See, nice little dice chunks there. And that's it. Couple of eggs. No big deal. We're going to scramble these up. Very classic pork fried rice. You're going to have some egg in there. And you're going to see my super speed here with the mixing of the eggs. There you go. Look at that. Woo! That's like supersonic. And that's what you want right there. So this is the rice that I made the night before. I actually made 3 cups, but I ate some of it for dinner the night before. So there's probably about 2.5 cups in there. You want to spread it out, put it in the fridge so it dries out a little bit. And then the next day, you just want to pull it out and kind of mix it up so it's nice and broken up like that. It's not sticky. You do not want sticky rice. So don't go crazy. And then finally, some mixed vegetables. Whatever your favorite kind is. You can use frozen. It makes life much easier. And it still tastes great. So Blackstone's ready. We're going to start off just by cooking our eggs. Just to get them out of the way. They take up a little bit of room, as you can see. It looks kind of like Florida. Or a drill. I'm not sure. It looks a little crazy there. But I like to do the eggs first just to cook them. They take literally a minute, get them out of the way, and then add them back in at the end. So that's it. You want to put a little salt, a little bit of pepper. And that's it. After like literally a minute, like I said, they're pretty much done. You just want to flip them over and chop them up. As I'm sure everybody here has had pork fried rice. You see the egg all chopped up, and that's kind of what you want to do. So just flip them over, give them a nice chop, chop, chop. one way, turn them, do the other side, the other way, and that's it. Super easy. This is such a great dish to do on a weeknight. You can plan ahead with this, and I mean, from start to finish, as long as you prepare, from start to finish takes like 10 minutes to cook this. And it's phenomenal. It tastes just as good as any Chinese restaurant I've ever been to. So next up, we put our onions down. This takes a couple minutes to cook. Again, no big deal. And we're just gonna, that's it. From here, we just start adding ingredients and put those eggs back in at the end, and we're done. So we're gonna go pretty quickly. Chop up any onions that are still chunky there. Get nice little fine diced onions. And that's it. Just mix them around, spread them out. Get them translucent, not even, because they're gonna be on there for a little while. So really you just want to kind of get them on there. And off the spatula. So they're on there. We're going to put our classic mixed vegetables down. And these are frozen. You can let them thaw out if you want or not. It really doesn't matter. If you don't let them thaw out, they just take a little longer to cook. Not a big deal. So just thin them out. Mix them up with the rice a little bit. Alright, so after they've been on there for a while, you want to mix them up. And just incorporate that rice with the veggies. So they all get nice and warmed up and heated up and cooked up at the same time. You want to make sure you spread them out as well so they all touch the cooking surface. Just like so. And that's it. They're, after like literally 3 or 4 minutes, they are ready for the next step. Just want to mix them up a little bit more. Get them looking good. Ting, ting, ting. Have fun with your Blackstone. This is part of the fun. And that's it. Spread them out one more time. And then we add our rice. So like I said, we just add ingredient after ingredient, and it does not take long. The onions were not cooked. The veggies were frozen. They didn't take long to cook up, and then the rice is already pretty much cooked. So now it's just a matter of heating everything up. The pork's already cooked. You can make this with the pork raw as well. You just cook the pork in the first couple steps. That's it. No big deal. So we just want to incorporate that rice into our veggies. Spread it around. That's about, like I said, 2 to 2.5 pounds of rice. Pretty good sized bag of veggies. And you can see this 22-inch Blackstone can handle it no problem. Add our pork with our sauce. You can hear the sizzle. And this is where everything starts to get nice and merry together. So mix it all up. And you can see it. That rice handles all that sauce no problem. It actually takes quite a while to get it all mixed up to get it nice and evenly brown. So that's really the next step, is just to mix it all up, mix it together, make it nice and as even as you can. Chop it up a little bit. Any rice clumps that are left, you're going to get here. And just get that sauce nice and evenly incorporated with the veggies and the rice. So it's pretty incorporated here. One last step, we need to add our eggs back in, which we just dump right on top, and then we're going to mix it up again. But you do want to taste it here too, because at this point, if you need to add anything, you can. So So you give it a little taste. Tastes good. We add the eggs back in, mix it up right here, and that is looking absolutely delicious. You can see all the colors coming together. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. And then here's a little close-up right off the griddle. Look at that. Oh man, that looks good. And then one final close-up with all the sizzling going on. Look at the colors. The orange, the yellow, the green, the brown. Oh, this is amazing. This came out really good. This is only my second time making a fried rice. I made a chicken fried rice earlier, and then now this pork fried rice, and let me tell you, it came out great. Let's go check it out. Hoo-wee! Wow, look at this, man. We got some beautiful pork fried rice. Super simple dish. Leftover pork. Had all the ingredients on hand. Chopped it up, diced it up, a couple things. Made the rice last night. Leftover rice. And this came out phenomenal. But first, I'm going to give you a little bit of a close-up, because I want you to see how delicious this looks. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is beautiful. All right, so I definitely like my sriracha, spice it up a little bit. So we're gonna throw a little bit of that on there. Oh, gotta open it first. And we are going to dig in. All right, give it a couple bites. Oh, look at that, nice and hot. That is so good. All those different flavors coming through. The pork. Just that little bit of marinade. Wow. Tastes phenomenal. All right, let me stop. Everybody, I really appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Keep on watching and liking and subscribing, and we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat